All right. Here we go. First bike ride in a very long time. We'll see how this goes. I decided to use the GoPro, well, the DJI Action Cam, and I've got a microphone. Oh man, I really didn't want to go on this ride. Well, I did. Deep down, of course I do. But I avoided it because, well, clearly nobody wants to get up at 4:30 on a Saturday on your day off and go do anything. But here I am, making it happen once again. Once again. I don't even remember the gears on this stupid bike. It's been so long. Been so long. You know, it's funny. Okay. I gotta remember how the hell these gears work here, guys. It's shaky at best. Shaky at best. I don't know how good the video will be. I guess we'll find out. But I thought, you know what? If nothing else, I'm gonna throw the GoPro on there just for fun. Just to record and see what it looks like. Because why not, right? We only live once. Got the wind blowing, so who knows, my friends? Who knows? It's supposed to get super cold this weekend. I think tomorrow when I wake up it'll be about 29 degrees from what I understand. So that's kind of lame. I'm not going fast or anything, obviously. This is just kind of a first run to see what it feels like. I did really good for 48 days or so. I did freeletics. So I was doing calisthenics very religiously. And that was awesome. Of course, we had nice, beautiful, sunny weather. You can see I'm already a little bit out of breath. We had nice, beautiful, sunny weather. And then for October, I ran 100 miles total for the month of October. First time I've ever done that. I saw a challenge about it and I thought, I'm gonna give that a shot. So I was actually able to accomplish 100 miles. That was awesome. Well, actually, it kind of sucked a lot of the times. But the fact that I was able to do 100 miles felt good. I was very happy with that. And right now I'm essentially looking for another challenge. Like literally as soon as I hit that 100 miles, I decided to take just a little bit of a break. And I started playing a zombie game called Dead Island 2. And it was fun. Well, it still is fun. I've been playing it every day. But I stopped doing everything else. I stopped working out, basically. So November has been nothing as far as workouts go. Let me adjust the camera a little bit here. Yeah, so I've really worked out. I haven't worked out in November, but that's all right. It's crazy. On one of my last runs, it was cold and windy, and my eyes were watering, and I legit went blind in one eye for a few minutes. It went gray. My eye went gray. It was the craziest thing. It was really kind of terrifying because I didn't know if it would come back or what. It lasted a few minutes and then it came back. Thank God. I was very thankful about that. But you never know. You literally just don't know. I've been having all kinds of issues neurologically or with my vision. Who knows? I don't know what's going on. My heart. It's like a non-stop shit show, really. But that's okay. Nothing you can do. Life is life. You just keep doing what you can, man. I turned 55 on Christmas, and that's part of the deal. That's just part of it. Thankful that I'm able to be out here at all, honestly. I'm very lucky. Very lucky. Oh, yeah, and one of the hardest things that we had to do about a week ago, we had to put our dog Earl down. We had him for 12, 13 years since we moved to Oklahoma. Love that dog. It was kind of a Rottweiler mix. But that poor guy, he always struggled to fit in. Like, he just had fear aggression because he got attacked when he was a puppy at the dog park, and he learned just to be aggressive with all kinds of manic energy. He hated manic energy. He hated puppies. He hated weak energy. He liked strong, dominant energy. But anything less than that, he hated it. He would attack it. And I hated that for him. He had, some autoimmune disease, so, trying to figure that out cost us a lot of money at the vet. Hold on, let's see if this, make sure my microphone's still there. It cost us a lot of money at the vet over the years, trying to figure out that thing. But you know what? It's amazing how much you love your dogs. I would do that again over and over for him. He was such a good dog. And we have 4 dogs, but Earl was one of a kind. He didn't really get along with all the other dogs mostly. He hated the heat. He hated the cold. He only liked sitting on the couch. He liked sleeping. His ears bothered him. Oh, that poor guy, man. I miss him so much, though. Love that dog. Love, love, love that dog. There'll never be another dog like Earl Jr. Well, so far this ride's fairly simple, fairly easy. I'm only going 20 minutes out, 20 minutes back. No big. I'm not trying to push myself. I'm just trying to feel it out. See what it feels. See what it feels like. And then we'll go from there. I don't know what the plan is after that. You know, it's funny, for whatever reason, I think it's because of my heart and my blood flow. People always talk about leg day, you know, when they're talking about lifting weights or working out. And man, I get such lightheadedness. Leg day's never been a good thing for me. I tend to do a lot of running and biking, and, you know, I do legs in that regard, but I don't specifically work out my legs. It's really difficult. I'm not saying that I shouldn't, but I don't. It's very challenging. It is dark out here now. It's been a minute since I've been out here on my bike. I'm anxious to see how this footage looks. I don't think this GoPro mount's the best. It's an old GoPro mount that I have here. But hey, nobody's watching these things anyways. That's the beauty of it. I can record 100 videos and nobody cares. So I can experiment. That's the nice thing. I can experiment all I want and it doesn't matter. Why is this closed? That's not good. At least I can go this way. What the route that I'm taking, I see cars? No. It's just lights on the other side of the lake. Okay. I was like, why is there a procession of cars? All right. I'm proud of myself for getting out here. I really debated, because every single day I've debated whether I wanted to come out or just say screw it, drink coffee, play the zombie game before work. But today I decided, let's just do it. Why not? Why not? This camera's been a good camera. I've used it quite a bit, honestly. I want to make really good use of it though, so gotta think creative ways to use my skills, my sweet, sweet skills. I do photo and video for a living, so you'd think my YouTube video would be better, but reality is I just don't put any time into any of that because it's just working out, and I'm not an influencer. I don't care. It just doesn't matter to me. I'm mostly just trying to get out and exercise and feel good, enjoy my day. I think funny, everybody's trying to get clicks and likes and trying to be famous or popular or whatever the hell they're trying to do, which is fine. I hope they do. I hope they get there. For me, it's just not that big a deal. I can see how it would be fun. I honestly don't understand how they make the money, but hey man, if it works for you and you figured it out, more power to you. I think that's amazing. Truly amazing. I mean, truth be told, I guess I would love it. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't I love it? All right, let's see here. I keep adjusting the camera. Seems to move a bit. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I need to figure out how to make it a little bit more stable. Feels pretty good out. It's not as cold as I expected it to be. That's kind of nice. I can tell that I'm working up a little bit of a sweat. Nothing too much. Nothing to really write home about. I might mix in a combination of biking and running. We'll see. I haven't really figured this thing out yet. My nose is running. It's either allergies or it's just a little bit chilly. You know, it's funny. I actually kind of enjoy talking to the camera. I unfortunately don't get a lot of opportunities to just talk and say what I want to say. Ooh, I just saw a deer. That deer's looking at me like, are you in trouble? Don't worry, buddy. I ain't gonna hurt you. I love animals. They're just so amazing to me. You know, it's crazy when I think about Earl. I miss him so much, and I always think, did I let him down, you know? Was I not a good enough dog parent? You know, did I not treat him good? I mean, he was tough to live with sometimes, you know? He wanted to go out, and then he'd bark to get back in, and he'd stand at the fence and bark, and he had all kinds of problems, that dog. He was frustrating sometimes, you know? But I loved the heck out of that dog. But you know, you wonder, did I love him enough while he was here? I mean, obviously I loved him, but did I treat him right? Did I take him on enough walks? I mean, when you took him on walks, he wanted to attack other dogs, and so I didn't want to take him places, you know. And if I took him and our other boy Dennis, you know, when Earl saw something, he'd want to try to fight Dennis, and he wasn't as big as Dennis. Dennis could take him for sure, but Earl didn't care. We had an Irish Wolfhound that weighed 180 pounds, and Earl would get in fights with Seamus. And of course, Seamus was so big, Seamus would get Earl on his back and tell him to knock it off. But Earl had no sense of size, or he wasn't afraid of, you know, being smaller. He would just go by instinct and attack, do his thing. All right, I gotta turn around up here. All right, let's see. Eventually, maybe I'll think of something to talk about. I guess that'll be a challenge all by itself, rather than just talking in general. We'll go up this little hill, and I'll turn around, and we'll go back. Then I'll still drink coffee and play kill zombies. All right. I'm at Bluff Creek Park, for those in Oklahoma City right now. Here we go. Of course, it's windier on the way back now, so there's always that. But at least it's not super freezing just yet. I'm thankful for that, because it's going to be. I don't feel cold at all right now. You know, it's funny. I've uploaded so many videos on my YouTube channel, and they average, you know, the workout ones average maybe 40 minutes. And I mean, I've uploaded so many different types of videos. And if you ever stumble over to the engagement side of things, you know, see if people are clicking, watching, whatever. People usually stay on there for less than a minute. It's hilarious. I mean, I don't know what that does to a person, you know. If you're trying, you know, if it means something to you and you're saying some valuable something, you know, you're spilling your guts, or you're giving your life wisdom, whatever it is, you know, and you upload it, you take the time to edit it, and then you realize people clicked on it, scanned through it real quick, and then they clicked off of it. You know, that's kind of funny if you think about it. I mean, I'm definitely from the age of no social media, no internet, period. We didn't have internet, and we didn't think about that kind of stuff. You know, you saw people in real life, and either you talked to them or you didn't. You didn't have any mystery. And I moved around so many times and didn't really learn how to make friends. So, you know, in all honesty, I didn't talk to many people on a regular basis. It was challenging, but that was life. It still is. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to have what I have. Yeah, I can tell. Working my legs here. My legs aren't used to it. That's good. That's where you start. Just starts with a ride. Slow, methodic bike ride. Good thing nobody listens to this. Oh, there's a deer again. Deer are cool. We get quite a few deer here. Yeah, it's really not that cold out. I'm actually getting sort of warm. Well, I've been kind of warm. But I think that's better than being cold in general. Depends. Oh, goodness. Yeah, if you want to get in shape, you know, people think there's all these secrets. And most people that are looking to get in shape, that aren't already in shape, they're looking at all these secret clues, these secret plans, the 5 steps, the whatever. And I can tell you from experience, the only secret is to just get going. Just start doing it. Get on your bike, go to the gym, go for a run. That's it. Move forward, do something. Pick up a weight. Oh, more deer. All kinds of deer this time of morning. Beautiful. Those deer are laying down over there. But the secret, like I said, isn't really a mystery. It's just a matter of making things happen. There's a rabbit. We get a ton of rabbits also. Typically on any given day in the morning I'll see, well, if you're by the lake over here, you see deer. If you're anywhere, you see rabbits. A lot of times I'll see skunk. On the occasion, you'll see a possum. We've got raccoon. I think that's pretty much it. We have some owl. You don't see the owls very often. They're there. You don't see them, but they're there. They are there. Yeah, this probably wouldn't be a very exciting video for most people. Now, truth is, sometimes people are at work and they just want to put something on while they're listening or they're doing their whatever, and they just throw something on another screen or something. And that might be interesting for somebody, I don't know. Unless it was that scenario, something like that, I wouldn't watch the video. You know? I got better things to do than sit and watch somebody ride a bike. This is where it gets scary. People are hauling ass around this lake. If you're not careful, then he'll get run into. Because it's still dark. Luckily I have lights on my bike. That helps just a little bit, but not a whole lot. I'm not going that far. I'm on the dam. I don't know how much wind this microphone will pick up. Probably quite a bit. It's blowing directly on it. I have a windscreen on it. A mini dead cat. But I know it'll still pick up the wind. Yeah, I'm gonna feel this ride because I haven't ridden my bike in so long. It's been sitting in the shed for a long time. I'm actually pretty happy that I took the time to get it out and do this. Pretty proud of myself for that. And when it's a little bit harder than you expect, that's often a good thing too. We need a little bit of resistance in our life to make us stronger. Without resistance, we don't grow. In fact, we stay stagnant. We need to be challenged. People need to be challenged. That's part of the deal. Oh, okay. I'm on my way back. That's a nice thing. I don't really have a whole lot to say right now. Just pedaling. Feel a little bit tired. I woke up at 3. Didn't sleep much past 3. Now I set my alarm for 4:30 every day. But 3 seems to be the norm right now. That seems to be when I'm actually waking up. Kind of a bummer. I think I'm going the right way. Actually, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is right. Pretty soon it'll be Thanksgiving. That'll be fun. And then of course Christmas, my birthday. Gotta think of a new tattoo. I like to get a tattoo around birthday time. That seems to be my new tradition. Thank God. That's awesome. I like new tattoos. But the key is thinking of something good that means something to me. You know, a lot of times people just get any old tattoo just to have it because it's cool or whatever. All my tattoos have meaning to me. They all have very strong representation or reminders to myself about who I am, what I stand for, etc. I like philosophy, and I like defining my character, figuring it out as I go, of course, but it's kind of fun. All right, let's see here. Let's go this way. These lights that I have on my bike are so good. They haven't been charged, I don't know, probably since last summer. I didn't really ride this year, I don't think. I don't remember the last time I charged them, honestly, but they're still fully charged. That's pretty amazing. It's pretty impressive, honestly. Battery technology these days has gotten really good, though. Oof, my legs are feeling it. And I've been going slow. I got a lot to work on fitness-wise. That's all right. You know, on social media, I see these people really overweight or whatever, and man, they've got such a giant following. And day after day, you know, they purposely jiggle their fat or whatever, and they'll have thousands of likes and comments, and people love it, you know. Morning. And you know, people that are quasi in shape, you know, like myself. I don't have 100 pounds to lose or something like that. Maybe a few pounds, I don't know. People don't care, you know. It's not special. It's not newsworthy. I don't know the missing link there. It's very weird. People just don't care. All right, let's get back on the main road. Some of this gets a little sketchy because people aren't paying attention. So you got to really watch out for yourself. But we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. The bridge over the highway mostly can be a little sketchy. But I usually overthink it, and then somehow I navigate it and I survive it. And we live to fight again. All right. Coffee is going to taste so good. I keep saying I'm going to stop drinking coffee, but then I do this and I realize today is not the day. Today is not the day. Oh, exhausted. All right. Now I just need to get past the main stoplight up here. And then the rest is all bike path for the most part. And then I'll be home. Mission accomplished. And I wasn't going to do anything. I told myself I really need to go. And then of course morning comes and you're like, no, I don't want to go. You know, just want to go back to bed. Yeah, you gotta love it when people seem sketchy on their ride. Somebody stopped their vehicle short of the street there and just sat there, and I'm like, what is that person doing? Wasn't sure what they were gonna do. I don't trust anybody. I've been riding my bike way too long for that. All right, there's a cop turning up here. So I think I'll stop at the light instead of riding across like I normally would.
Wait.
Oh, they just pulled somebody over. I'm glad that's not me. That sucks for them. All right, I feel successful. You know, it was funny. Running every day was hard for me. You know, I ran 3.2 miles every day, and on the weekends I usually ran 5. But it was super hard for me. Whatever reason, my heart, I had heart surgery in February, so who knows? God only knows what's going on in there. So it was hard, and I really didn't enjoy a lot of it. I liked the accomplishment aspect of it. That felt good. And now riding my bike feels kind of the same. It feels not really excited about it just yet. Of course, this is only day 1. But when I was running, I started training myself to just go do it. You know, I just kept telling myself, don't give yourself an option when you wake up. Don't start thinking about it. Don't start negotiating with yourself. Just go do it. And that helped a lot. I went into autopilot basically and just started making it happen day after day. And it worked. I accomplished my goal. Well, I've been riding for almost 45 minutes, so I was going for 40 minutes, so I probably went a little far because there was some uphill and wind and whatnot on the way back. So you gotta account for that. who knows, maybe I'll swap back and forth with the riding and the running. Sorry about the old nose there. For anybody who actually does watch it, few and far between. Few and far between. It's amazing how many things there are to overthink when you're an overthinker. I tend to overthink a lot of things. That's okay. Some of the pitfalls of being an intelligent person, I guess. You tend to think 12 steps ahead and anticipate things that can go right, things that can go wrong, worries and concerns. The truth is, almost none of it comes true. All right, I am so happy to be back. I am so happy to be back. That was a good ride. Good ride. Let's see where I'm at here. Oh man. Let's see. We did about 8 miles. That's not very far. That's not very far at all. But you know what? That's 8 more miles than I've done in a long time. So I'm happy that I did it. Super happy that I did it. Doesn't matter if it's slow. Doesn't matter if you go very far. It only matters that you keep pushing yourself to do better things as a person, as a human. Just keep improving yourself if that's what you want in your life. Some people don't. All right, I'm out of here. See you next time.